Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Abigail if you're new, and I was born with a rare birth defect that affects my size and development, and I'm also tube fed and I make videos about my life. It is, what is today? For me, it is Tuesday. Whenever I vlog every day, it's kind of confusing on what actual day it is, because my videos are posted the day after they're filmed usually. So it's Tuesday for me. Last night was a little bit of a rough one. So with my birth defect, I can deal with reflux issues. I don't think I've talked about it on the channel much, but it can happen. And I have this pillow that I use that sits up. The one that sits up is actually my dad's, and then the gray pillow is mine. But I've been using those pillows because I'm tube fed, and I'm also tube fed at night, and that just kind of helps set me up a little bit to help with things like nausea and things like that. So I think what happened last night is most of the time I do pretty good staying on my pillow, but I do move around whenever I'm asleep, and I usually don't even realize I'm doing it till the next morning. And last night, I think what had happened was in the middle of my sleep, I moved and was not sitting up as much as I needed to be, and it was either in the middle of the night or the really early morning time. I started having reflux issues. I got really sick to my stomach. I thought that maybe I needed to vent because I can have certain kinds of candy by mouth and a handful of things like that pretty much melt. So I thought maybe I just need to go vent. So I sat up, and before I could even make it to the bathroom to vent, I just reflux went everywhere. And I at first thought I had actually gotten sick, because if you watched my last couple of videos, we just got done with anniversary service type thing, and there's a lot of people there, so I thought maybe I got sick. But turns out I actually didn't. It was just reflux. And it just hit me before I could even vent or anything like that. So thankfully this morning I'm okay. My throat is a little sore from the pressure, but got it all worked out and everything. How my birth defect is if I lay down too long, or lay down flat too long, I can start having reflux issues because of my birth defect. Also affects my insides and stuff. And I've had multiple surgeries to put things in the right place that didn't work out, and so my birth defect and stuff causes reflux issues if I don't sit up straight when I'm asleep and things like that. So last night was a little bit of a rough one, but after I had my moment, I was okay. But I think that's the biggest update. that I have. Thankfully, I haven't um, leaked a whole lot anymore. Um, I am wearing a black shirt, so that helps. I do have these leaking moments, but thankfully, so far this morning, it's been pretty much under control. It just happens with the feeding tube. Um, my backpack I've really been enjoying. It's really comfortable. Um, it does have a lot more like pockets than my other one had. So that's really nice. I can carry more things with me. And it's not, it's like, I don't like to carry too much on me, but again, like if I have like a doctor's appointment out of town or something like that where we're not going to be home for hours, it's nice to have more pockets so that I could bring like an extra bottle of formula or whatever I need to. Been drinking a lot of water, and I did have like half a cup of coffee today. I don't always finish my cup, but I had about half a cup this morning. Watched a little bit of a movie with my little brother. Well, I call it a movie. It was like a Mr. Bean episode. And he also played a game, or my little brother played a game, so I watched him play a little bit of a game this morning. Did my morning stuff. When I say my morning stuff, I have these exercises that I do. Sure, those. I have like these 2-pound weights, and then I have, what are they called? Leg weights that I do because of my heart rate issue. I can't do like, things like running and things like that. So I have like specific kinds of exercises that I do. And then did my prayer time. I do that every morning. And then made a cup of coffee and hung out with my little brother for a little bit. I've been trying to do a little bit of something with him every day because he's starting school back soon, and I'm starting my paces back soon. They're like workbooks, ACE workbooks. They're from a Christian curriculum. I'm gonna be doing, I think it's English, and there's this one other one I picked, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's word building, English and word building. But I'm gonna start with one, see how much I like it, and then go to a different one. I am 24, so I am technically graduated from school, but I want to continue my education because I do have delays from, my birth defect and my disability and all that. So, I want to continue my education, and I think it would be good for me to pick, 1 or 2 subjects to do from home. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm really excited. Last year I did social studies, but I decided to not do social studies this year because I wanted to try like a different pace. So I'm actually kind of curious what kind of things I'm going to like learn about, because technically, even though I'm like old enough to be graduated, I'm like, I think about maybe a 4th grade or so like level as far as the like paces go. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what I learned this year and continuing my education and all of that. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure that you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.